The Republican-controlled House of Representatives passed a last-minute compromise late Wednesday night by a vote of 285 to 144. The vote came more than 2 weeks after a partial government shutdown went into effect when House Republicans refused to pass a spending bill unless it contained provisions to either defund or delay President Obama's health care law. Mr. Obama and congressional Democrats refused to negotiate any changes until the government reopened and its borrowing authority extended. Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi said the Republican-led standoff caused unnecessary harm to the U.S. economy.
It has jeopardized our credit rating, slowed our GDP growth by 0.6%. It has eroded consumer and investor confidence in our economy while taking $24 billion out of our economy. My colleagues, do you think that your recklessness was worth $24 billion to our economy?
The bill was approved earlier Wednesday in the U.S. Senate by a vote of 81 to 18. Among those voting against it was Republican Senator Ted Cruz, who joined with conservative House Republicans in their efforts to scuttle the new health care law.
This is a terrible deal. This deal embodies everything about the Washington establishment that frustrates the American people. This deal kicks the can down the road. It allows yet more debt, more deficits, more spending, and it does absolutely nothing to provide relief for the millions of Americans who are hurting because of Obamacare.
After the Senate vote, the president urged both parties to end the practice of governing by crisis.
And my hope and expectation is everybody has learned that there's no reason why we can't work on the issues at hand, why we can't disagree between the parties while still being agreeable, and make sure that we're not inflicting harm on the American people when we do have disagreements.
The bill was a last-minute compromise reached earlier in the day by Senate Democratic leader Harry Reid and his Republican counterpart, Mitch McConnell. It funds the government until at least January 15th and allows the U.S. Treasury to borrow money until at least early February. During that time, lawmakers will negotiate on a long-term budget plan. If the debt ceiling had not been raised, the government would have run out of money to pay its debts, a situation which would have shaken confidence in the U.S. economy overseas. Richard Green, VOA News, Washington.